China is better at, physical infrastructure, industrial scale-ups, getting more power and more data centers online, how worried are you that they might beat us here?
I mean, I think it's like a real competition.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that you're seeing the industrial policies really play out, where, yeah, I mean, I think China's bringing online more power, and because of that, I think that the U.S. really needs to focus on streamlining the ability to build data centers and build and produce energy, or I think we will be at a significant disadvantage. At the same time, I think some of the export controls on things like chips, I think you can see how they're clearly working in a way, because there was all the conversation with DeepSeek about, oh, they did all these like very impressive low-level optimizations. And the reality is they did, and that is impressive. But then you ask, why did they have to do that when none of the American labs did it? And it's like, well, because they're using partially nerfed chips that are the only thing that NVIDIA is allowed to sell in China because of the export controls. So DeepSeek basically had to go spend a bunch of their calories and time doing low-level infrastructure optimizations that the American labs didn't have to do. Now, they produced a good result on text, right? It's like, I mean, DeepSeek is text only. So the infrastructure is impressive. The text result is impressive. But every new major model that comes out now is multimodal, right? It's image, it's voice, and theirs isn't. And now the question is, why is that the case? I don't think it's because they're not capable of doing it. I think that they basically had to spend their calories on doing these infrastructure optimizations to overcome the fact that there were these export controls. But when you compare like Llama 4 with DeepSeek, I mean, our reasoning model isn't out yet, so I think that the kind of R1 comparison isn't clear yet. But we're basically like effectively same ballpark on all the tech stuff is what DeepSeek is doing, but with a smaller model. So it's much more kind of efficient per, the kind of cost per intelligence is lower with what we're doing for Llama on text. And then all the multimodal stuff we're effectively leading at, and it just doesn't even exist in their stuff. So I think that the Llama 4 models, when you compare them to what they're doing, are good, and I think generally people are going to prefer to use the Llama 4 models.